Eve.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Mindset Monday. I'm Shelley Butler.
I'm Eve Doucette.
Yes, you are.
And for today only, just one day, you can spell my name EVE.
Yes,
Just, just
today and tomorrow.
oh, it's tomorrow,
Yeah,
right?
it's the 23rd today.
Oh, right. Oh
Tomorrow
my
is the
God.
24th.
Some
Tomorrow,
it's because my niece sent me this Merry Christmas Eve.
oh,
Oh, it's Merry Christmas Eve.
Eve. It is.
Eve.
That's why she sent
It's
it.
Merry
Merry
Christmas
Christmas
Eve
Eve,
Eve.
Eve.
Right,
It
got it.
is. It is.
Oh my God, I'm so this morning.
Yeah, it is the
So
It's Eve's holiday. You're welcome.
you're welcome.
And tomorrow's going to be 12, 24, 24.
And,
12, 24,
and what does
24.
that mean?
I don't know.
12,
24,
24, 24.
24. Yeah.
Hmm.
Just seems like a good number. 12, 24, 24. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
what it means.
Who knows? We'll
Hmm.
find out
Maybe it
tomorrow.
means nothing.
Could mean
Or it could mean
absolutely.
something for you. Maybe it
Yeah.
means something for you.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like it. 12, 24, 24.
So,
So
what color are my eyes?
they're green.
Hmm. Yours are brown.
Yes,
Yeah.
mine are dark
Dark brown.
brown. You can
Dark
barely
brown.
see my pupil.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Isn't that weird? Nicola's are even darker. My daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we are talking today about a very special event that is coming up January 11th.
Hmm. Now that has a special, like the date has a special, special. Listen, it's it's whatever you want to make out of it. But I picked the date 0111 because I kept seeing for the past couple of months 111,
11/11.
1111
111.
everywhere, like
Everywhere I
111
go.
everywhere I go.
Yeah.
So I picked that date for that purpose. And if you chat GTP this or you ask the gurus of spiritual world,
Yeah.
they'll tell you it's about seeing or envisioning a future without doubts. So that's where the name
I
came from.
love
It came
that.
from, it's the title of the event is called Beyond Doubts, Living in a World Beyond Doubts.
Hmm.
And that's why I picked that date. So it's also reflected in the price, $111, tax in.
Yeah.
Um, and, you can give it meaning if you want to, you don't have to. Um, but it's also beyond doubts means that you're actually not giving meaning to anything. You're just in the pure energy of life.
Do you think all humans have doubts? I think we all
Oh
have
my
doubts.
God. Well, I've yet maybe one. I don't. Every single human that I've met have doubts. And
Yeah.
they don't come out as doubt, they come out as fear. They come out as anger. They come
Yep.
out as jealousy. They come out as like anything that vibrates at a lower frequency, like desire, attachments, self, ego. Like you have doubts. When somebody says, you know, and you like I asked you a question on Friday. I said, "Hey, best friend, will you can you do me a favor?" And what did you say?
Sure.
No, you said, "Where's the body? I'll bring your shovel." Something.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't for the favor.
No, it
Um,
was just like that.
but absolutely, absolutely. Like get a disguise,
Yeah.
right? And bring a
Yes.
shovel.
Right. So
I'm ready.
so
Always.
how does doubt appear in people's lives? It's they're afraid to be a yes. I'm a
Mm.
yes for life. But the interesting thing that I found about being a yes is being a yes, I just say yes. If you ask me the same thing, and you're a yes, you're a yes person, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, for
right,
everything. I'm already,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm a
I'm
yes. Yeah,
prepared.
you're
Yeah.
just yes. You're
Yeah.
ready for life. Yeah, I can be there. I can do that.
Yeah. What do you
You're a yes
need?
for life, right?
Yeah.
What do you need?
I didn't even ask actually.
No, you just say yes. I'm there.
Yep.
Yeah, and I said I described. And I said, can you wear comfortable clothes and
Yep.
come at 10 o'clock? And I asked that to Dion, my sister, and she says, yeah, I'm there. And being a yes for life is about having no doubts about how you show up in life, about your skill set, about how you see yourself, how you look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm loving myself enough, then I could be a yes. I can be there,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Be a yes
Yeah.
without doubts. And then, so what happens when you're a yes instead of being a
I
yes,
wouldn't have said
maybe?
yes to everybody though, Eve.
I'm not saying that. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I'm saying you're a yes.
I am a
You're
yes.
generally like as a person, I've been watching you. La 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 la. I'm watching you. Like that's a song. Okay. So so generally speaking, I would say you're a yes. You're a yes for life.
I
You're
am a
like so
yes for
you're
life.
yes for life. So I
Totally.
yeah.
For sure.
And you come ready.
Yep.
You're always ready. You
Yeah,
come ready. Yeah. And
definitely.
then yeah, some of us like are not a yes. We're basically a no for life.
Do you think that those are people that doubt more?
They doubt themselves.
They doubt themselves.
Doubt is not about doubting. Like it's when you think
Hmm.
about the doubts that we have is about okay, let's just say the uncertainty we have about like the future. Is the dollar going to go lower? Is the price of food going to go up? Is the right political party going to do the right thing? Right? Is is the people that we don't know, um, being bullies? Are they? It's all doubts. Like we have doubts about the future.
And you can't control any of those. Those are
Well,
all
yeah,
uncontrollable things.
beyond doubts means that you don't try to control the future. You can't.
You can't.
You can't.
No. Well, you can probably control some of your own future, right? You
No,
can
you
control what
can't.
you eat. You can,
No, you can't control. That's interesting. Can you control what you eat? Only if you see that you're trying to control what you eat,
yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah, you can
So the
put some
more you
effort into
try
it.
to control what you eat, the more you'll eat the things you don't want to eat.
Hmm.
You have doubts about yourself.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So if I believe in myself that I want to be a certain way or a certain weight,
Yeah, you're
um,
attached to that. You're attached to that belief that I to be enough, to be pretty enough, to be enough of a CEO, I need to look this way.
hmm.
You are full of doubts.
Mm,
I need to
okay,
act this way. I need to be this way. I need to perform this way. You're full of doubts. And then
okay,
from these doubts, right, you have only one path in life to prove yourself right,
hmm,
that you are not the person you think you are.
okay.
Listen, you asked for this conversation this morning.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
So
It's a,
beyond doubts means that you're a yes and you trust yourself enough that you can say yes to the world. Yes, I am there. Yes,
so you're saying that I'm a yes
you are.
to the world because I believe in myself. I was believing that I was a yes because I believed in you. So when you asked me,
No.
I need you to come, I need you to do me
Okay.
this favor, I just was like, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
so so
Because I trust
so
you.
you okay, so you trust yourself with me.
Like
You trust yourself with me.
I do. I
That's
do.
why you're beyond doubts with me.
Okay, because that's
Okay?
what I was saying. I don't know if I would say if somebody else,
Yeah.
that I mean
So
that I
can you
didn't.
be beyond doubts with your enemies? That's what we're going to talk about on January 11th.
Okay.
To be a yes to the whole world. That doesn't mean you do everything. That does not mean that. It's mean that you are beyond doubts about you, about how you're going to show up, about how your behavior will rise, like how you can actually be beyond your own behaviors and rise
Okay.
up to the occasion, beyond doubts,
Beyond doubts.
beyond like there's like hmm,
Free of
you
thought,
like
right? Because I think when we're into our
free.
doubts,
Okay, so this is it, free of thoughts.
free of thoughts.
Yeah. So when you're meditating, you're not in your body. You meditate like you
Like
explained to me this morning that you go for walks and you lose yourself.
I lose
You start to
myself.
have
Yeah.
visions and thoughts about something that, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you wake up. You say, "Where am I? You've
Hubby
been gone,
calls and goes,
right?
"You've been gone for hours." And I'm
Yeah.
like
You're in the meditate.
8.6 kilometers in.
That's meditating.
Yeah.
So can anyone meditate?
Yes.
All you have to do is be beyond doubts. All you have to do is let go of your thinking. And how do you let go of your thinking? By seeing that you're thinking.
Yeah.
So a thought is just the language of your mind that comes from the past. And an emotion is the language of your body that comes from the past.
Hmm.
So if you're thinking and you're feeling, you're just living in the past. What if you weren't thinking and feeling, or that you could see that you're thinking and feeling? Then you're beyond doubts. And I'm not saying here that you don't feel. I'm saying that you feel like so much in life, and you get out of it because you see that it's just creating a kind of a memory. So you feel more deeply than you've ever felt before. You sleep deeper than you've ever felt. And the reason you sleep more is that you're beyond doubts. You don't have doubts,
Yeah.
right? So why don't we sleep? It's because we're thinking too much.
Yeah.
We have doubts.
Like I never thought again when you said, Shelley, can you come where comfortable clothes kind of thing. I never thought about eh, like to tell you the honest truth, I just kind of said yes, but I never thought again about, oh, I wonder what he's gonna make me do. I wonder what it's gonna
You're
be.
beyond doubts,
Like I
right?
didn't, yeah, I didn't go there at all. It didn't matter.
I know, but because like this is like what we have to understand that with some people you're beyond doubts, so you just trust them forever, but you trust yourself with that person,
I
right?
do. So you're saying that I can get that way with everything and everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be comforting, wouldn't it?
Well, let me just explain to you this way. Like if you let's say you go and you see someone you that triggers you, that makes you uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
Where do you feel that in your body? In your belly, in your shoulders,
I feel
this
it might, yeah, I feel like in my rib cage
your
to
rib
tell you.
cage,
Yeah.
can't breathe, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel that now,
Shallow,
right?
shallow breath. Yeah.
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 So who created that?
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Me.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know it's me.
Yeah. So so you created that.
I
And there's
did.
science to prove this. Like I can go through the science, but we'll go through this. Like this is not a spiritual retreat, by the way. This is a science retreat. I'm a scientific,
Spiritual
spiritual scientist,
scientist.
right? So I look at science, and there's things I don't understand. I know a little bit about science. I know a little bit about practice. I know a little bit about love. I know a little bit about
Just enough to be
performance,
dangerous.
just enough to be dangerous. I know a little bit about attachment,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I know a little bit about myself,
Yep.
but just enough to go on the edge, right? So when you go to this person that you are triggered by,
Mm-hmm.
right? You're doing this energy, this feeling that you have, right?
Yeah.
This feeling you have. You've had that feeling in the past.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So maturity or wisdom comes from understanding that you've had that feeling in the past and you don't want to have it again,
Right.
right?
Right.
Reaction or doubts comes from I'm going to cut you off on my list. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You've been naughty. You're off the Christmas list for me.
Mm.
It's like unfriending you. Then you're in doubts about yourself. You don't know how you're going to behave. You can't even control your emotion with that person.
Yeah.
You're in doubt.
Yeah.
Got it? But what if you could show up in any and show up? Great word.
Great product.
In any way with anyone and just be at ease.
Yeah.
Right if you could show up on stage, like because you're a public speaker and I've heard
Yeah.
you speak, you're a wonderful public speaker.
Thank you.
What if you could show up without doubt and just create in that moment?
Mm.
Not
Yeah.
from the ego,
Yeah.
not from trying to prove something.
Yeah.
Just be beyond doubts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. If you know your stuff, you can get
Can.
there,
Yeah.
right?
So
Yeah. It's amazing.
okay. If you know your stuff, you know you can get there.
Yeah.
What is your stuff, Shelley?
Love.
If you know your love,
Yeah.
then you can be beyond doubts.
I can. Yeah. Yeah. If I Yeah, it's that simple, right? If I can actually just be in the spirit of love, no matter who I see, no
Yeah.
matter what comes up, right? We were talking about this morning earlier when we were having our tea, and we have these ebbs and flows of love, and for a moment we can be in it, and it can be divine, and then somebody
Yes.
cuts you off, and you can be like, yeah,
Yeah. You like your and like
nasty,
this is being human. Like I'm a human. Like
yeah.
don't think that I'm not reacting and I don't like give the fingers to people once in a while.
It
Like
happens.
I just
I've been,
like that in front of
yeah,
me, like that.
yeah.
I do that.
And the thing is we are not the other person that we are giving the finger to is not in suffering.
No, you are.
We are. We
Yeah.
are. We've raised our blood pressure.
Hmm.
We haven't, that other person has no idea that you're giving them the finger or that you're getting
No.
angry, but
Yeah.
you are taking years off your life. Years.
I just want to pause here and say
Of
hi to
course.
some of the viewers. Diane, hi, good morning, happy Christmas Eve, Eve, Rachel,
My best friend Rachel,
Rachel, and Cheryl.
that's my sister.
Cheryl, how are you, Cheryl? If you guys got questions, just ask and we'll answer them.
Yeah,
But yeah, so it doesn't. It's a practice.
it is a
What
practice.
happens if you stop working out? You work out every day.
I
I know. I
do.
see you. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
very
I do.
transparent about that.
I am.
What happens if you stop?
I don't know. I haven't stopped since December 9th, 2014, and I'm a little afraid actually to stop. So I'm going to tell you what's going on this week. Every class is at 10 a.m. All the morning classes have been
Oh,
right. So they were like,
ooh,
"Oh, let's give everybody
uncertainty.
a break," and those early morning classes, and I'm like, "Oh my God, what am I going to do from 5 to 10?" Right? Interesting. And do you know what I did, Eve?
What?
I signed up for CrossFit.
Oh, you should come. You want to come with me tomorrow at boot camp?
And
6 a.m.
yeah,
Yeah, 6 a.m.
well, you better find out whether I can because I was invited.
Yes.
And
Okay, I'll find.
oh, wait a minute.
So
Wait a
yeah,
minute.
let's do
Yeah, so
boot
I'm
camp.
I'm doing Kevin. I'm going to Kevin Woods. I'm
Oh,
going to the
okay.
Moncton. But if
All
you
right.
want me to
Dang,
go tomorrow, I
missed
will be
opportunity.
there because it is a 10
So,
a.m. Was a missed opportunity. Angelique Binet. She is my new bestie. I love Angelique. She was at the ACT and got to witness our show up
show up
event.
event.
Yeah,
Mm.
for the ACT event and or our show up product. And she is masterful. She wrote a book called Vision.
Oh,
Eve,
interesting.
you would love
Oh,
Angelique. I
all
have to
right.
introduce you.
I
Yes.
love
Yes.
writers. So
She's so much more.
yeah, well, aren't we all?
Yeah.
And
So
you're
this
much more than your workout.
and I am so much more than my workout. I am, but I depend on my workout to give
Ah,
me the energy. I depend on my
what if you
workout.
could? What if you didn't?
Yeah, what if I didn't?
Somebody asked me, like, I recently stopped teaching yoga,
Yeah,
and somebody asked me, "How's life without yoga?" And I thought that's an interesting question.
yeah.
Now, I haven't. Life is still with yoga. Yoga is not the pose,
No, it's the intention, isn't it?
right? So your workout is not the intention of your workout is more important than the workout.
Most definitely.
And there's lots of science to prove that. There's lots of experience to prove that your
Yeah.
mind creates your body, right?
So true.
Right? So how do you change your mind?
Yep.
How do you change your brain?
Yep.
How do you change that?
Mm.
And it's a practice, like in everything else that we do here at Dovico, it's all a practice. And can you practice being the energy that you want to be? Can you? So we go, and this is what we're going to talk about in the January 11th, right?
Mm-hmm.
What we're going to discuss and transform together. We're going to be in the practice of transformation. This is not about me motivating you to do anything. That's like it's giving you. I've been to so many motivational speaking events.
Yeah.
I,
More sugar.
more sugar. So you get there, you're all pumped up, and nothing happens. Been there?
Well, you get pumped up until you leave,
Yeah, yeah.
right? You
That's
come
true.
home, you have all kinds of intentions, and the book, kind of gets closed up and you forget what everybody said. So I want to really get deep into this, though, because I want people to be there for January 11th. I have been around you for almost 25 years. My life has become
Wow,
so
it
much
seems like a minute.
richer. It seems like a minute.
It seems like a minute to me.
I swear, and my
It
life is
can't
so
be
much
25.
richer. It's 25 years. It's ridiculous. I know. I only feel 25. So I want to know, um, why would a person want to go to January 11th? What can I expect on this date? Like this is, you got me there from 8 a.m. until 3. What am I walking away with?
A new way to see yourself. Yeah. So you can
Hmm.
look in the
Oh,
mirror. You can look in the mirror and say, you know what? I love myself a little bit more today. I'm enough a little bit more today. And I'm empowered, right? I'm empowered a little bit more today. You will walk away with a practice.
love that.
Mm.
I love that. And what should I wear? So a lot of people, we're here from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. And a lot of people will say, um, they have doubts about what is it going to look like and what should I wear? So you're telling me, you talk about yoga all the time. I know you're an amazing yoga teacher. Um, but am I going to wear a yoga outfit?
Yeah, just wear something comfortable. So
Anything comfortable?
if you're comfortable in Lululemon pants, then wear that. If you're comfortable in your sweats, wear that. If you're comfortable with pajamas, wear that.
Wow. Okay.
Wear what you're comfortable in.
Do I need a yoga mat?
It you don't have to because so it's I'm going to explain how it works. So you
Okay.
come in, I'm going to give you some science and
Mm-hmm.
then we're going to basically do the practice, which
Mm-hmm.
is a bit of meditation. If you can sit down on a chair, you can meditate,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And then after we sit down for a chair for a period of time and we're a little uncomfortable in the chair sitting down, then I'm going to bring you to lying down. Can everybody lie down? Most people can.
So then I'll want my yoga mat.
Now, if you can't lie down, some people can't lie down. So I would say bring a zero gravity chair,
Ooh,
right?
love a zero
Right.
gravity
And you
chair.
can just sit in a chair and stay there.
Okay, so I've done a lot of meditation
So I'm
classes.
just going to answer the question
Okay, sorry.
about the yoga mat. So the
Yep.
reason I say bring a yoga mat, you can bring a beach towel. You can lie on the floor. It's a clean towel. It's a clean
Clean
studio.
location. It is
You can
beautiful.
stay right there. But
Yeah.
a yoga mat's a little softer, so you'll be staying
Hmm.
there for a bit of time. So a, a little uncomfortable, not too much. I'm saying bring a blanket,
Okay, that's what I was going to
right?
say. Meditation blanket.
And the reason why I don't use a blanket, but some people are colder,
Yep.
right? You can we get cold in the feet, so bring comfy socks, right?
Yeah.
You can bring a pillow if you want. But like you just put yourself comfortable. When you're lying down, I want you to be comfortable. When you're sitting up, I
Yep.
want you to be a little uncomfortable, right?
Okay.
So I'll guide you through that. And there's a reason for that because somebody asked me the other day, and she's very religious. She says, I don't know if I believe in God anymore because there's so much suffering in
Mm.
life. I've been thinking about that answer, and I was like, for a long time, I was very religious, and
Mm-hmm.
then for another time, I was very yoga-ish, and now I'm kind of, I believe there's something bigger than me.
Yeah.
And so let's say it's God. So why is there suffering in life? It's because beyond the suffering, which is created by ourselves, which is created by our doubts, like the suffering that we go through, the anger that you hold against a person, like the story you shared this morning. I don't know if you were
Yeah.
shared or not,
Yeah.
but the story you shared this morning, the anger that you hold for how long?
Uh, it's going to be 56 years. No,
56 years.
46 years.
And is this
46 years.
person still alive?
No,
And you're still holding anger
I
with that
did.
person.
I did.
That's suffering.
That
Now,
is, yeah,
like
self
that,
suffering.
now the pain you went through,
Yeah.
that was real. The person beat you up,
Oh, for sure.
right?
Yeah.
That was real.
Yeah.
But reliving that pain is called suffering.
Yeah.
So, what is the purpose? And every human suffers. I've not
Yes.
met one human that doesn't suffer.
Yes.
What is the purpose of suffering? To find equanimity, to find balance and peace.
Most
So, you
definitely.
have to go through a little suffering. You have to pass through a little suffering
You do.
in order to let it go,
Yeah.
in order to be at peace and be without doubts in your
Yeah.
mind, right?
Yeah. So you can hold the suffering
We hold the
and
suffering a little bit. I'm going to take you to the science. I'm going to take you to the practice.
perfect.
You'll pass through the suffering, sitting up and saying, we're going to stay there. You want to leave. You want to you want to scratch. This is suffering. I want to scratch. I want to fix my hair or fix my shirt.
Yeah.
Like I want to fix some. That's why I'm saying bring comfortable clothes so you don't have to worry about that, but you'll still want to do it. You'll create
We
that
are
suffering,
fidgeters.
right? You'll create that suffering. You'll
Absolutely.
say, well, I'm ADHD. I can't meditate. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't drink coffee before you come.
Yeah.
Why? Well, are you full of coffee? Like, get a good night's sleep, become comfortable,
Yeah.
give yourself a chance to transform and go beyond the suffering,
Yeah.
right? Got it?
Oh, I absolutely have it.
Now,
I can't wait.
so on the other side of suffering,
Hmm.
there is peace, contentment,
Yeah.
sleep, there is possibilities.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is like you're basically expanding to a higher frequency. We're
Hmm.
going to talk about that. Quantum physics.
Yep.
We're going to go into the quantum world. We're going to say, oh, okay, what is possible for when you are in vibration of love?
Yep.
What you are in that vibration, when you are there in the vibration, this is science. We're going to go, what's possible from this vibration is everything,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
my personal experience with that is when I was able to let go of my suffering because I was suffered, not like you. Got it. Nobody beat me up, but somebody took something away from me. When I was able to let go of that suffering and made peace, abundance happened, love happened. I found my best friend right in front of me. Things happen and they're right there. You don't see it. You don't see the signs because you're in suffering.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't see the abundance because you're in suffering. You don't have to go anywhere. You just
You
have to be
don't.
yourself, right? And you have to keep moving and doing things
Yeah.
and be energetic in doing things in the creation of space.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the creation of space and why we, like most people believe we're mostly water. No, we're mostly space. Like
Yeah.
we're empty space. But the space that we have between our fingers, if you think about that, there's space there. And if you hold a finger long enough, you can just do that. Just close your eyes and hold the fingers like this. This sign has no meaning. It's okay. It has no meaning. It's significant. Stop. Stop doing that. Just hold it. Stop going there. Just hold the fingers and then concentrate on the space between your fingers. The space, and you close your eyes. Space between your fingers.
Mm,
Slowly and surely, within a couple of minutes, you'll feel your fingers separate, but they're not separating. You'll feel the space,
mm.
right?
Yep.
That space now is connection,
Mm.
and there's energy there. And we'll take you through the science of that. There's a
Yep.
couple of Nobel Prize winner that was just like proved quantum entanglement. And quantum entanglement is basically no space, no time. No space, no time, no where.
Mm-hmm.
And you can be at peace is when you have no space, no time, no where, no one, no body. When you're there, when you're meditating, I know when you were walking in the woods, you were no body.
No.
You didn't feel your body. You're just
No.
like going from, you're no body.
That's it.
You're nobody. You're not the CEO. You're not the wife. You're not the mother.
Yeah.
You're not the woman. You're nobody.
That's right. Yeah. But I am the trees. I
Yeah,
am the
yeah,
wind. I
like that.
am the earth underneath my feet. Like I
You're
am.
nobody.
Yeah.
And
I'm
you
no
know where?
bot.
There's no
Yeah.
time. You lost track of time. No time,
No. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we live in this like Newtonian physics part of the world. Like we do something, we expect a result.
Yeah.
So we work like dogs all our lives
Yeah.
on the relationships, on our businesses, on our making money,
It's
and
transactional.
we expect a result.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about quantum. There's no time.
Love it. I absolutely love it. And I can't wait. January 11th,
Mm.
we are going to the Valley Studios.
Yes, that's in Indian Mountain.
Yeah.
It's about 8-10 minute drive from
Yeah.
Moncton.
It's not
It's
far.
near the Magnetic Hill. If you don't
Hmm.
know where it is, the address is in the link there.
It is
Mhm.
absolutely a beautiful studio. Yeah, we are going to have an amazing time. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. There is also a way to get lunch from Black
So
Rabbit.
that's an additional cost. I want to make it as cheap as possible for everyone, so it could be affordable. I know it's really. I'm
It's
gonna leave you
super
this.
affordable.
I wanted to make it as affordable as possible. I
Yeah.
know it's going through a hard time, but I can give you this. I've started reading books. I've stopped. I wrote 2 books, so you can read my books, but just joking. But I've been a year and a half not reading books. Now I've
And
invested.
you read so many
I
books.
read like I was reading about 100 books a year,
Yeah.
and like not that's bad. I'm just saying the biggest transformation I have in my life, and I learned this from Sadhguru,
Mm.
is by sitting still and watching my mind,
Yeah.
by sitting still and watching my body, and then letting go of my body and my thoughts.
Yeah.
That's the biggest transformation I've had, and so it's like 100 times faster than reading books
Yeah.
in my mind in getting what you want out of life. So, is there any prerequisite? No. You don't need to do yoga. You don't need to know how to meditate. You don't need to read a book on it. You don't need to pass the test. You don't need
Yeah.
anything. There's no prerequisite. You already know how to do all of this. I'm just going to guide you through it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to discover something about it.
Love it.
I'm going to leave you with one more thing. Um, it's a small, intimate group. There's only 30. I'm limited. I've limited the group to 30 people. And
I love that though.
the reason for that is I want like-minded people. And
Yeah.
maybe this is not, it's for everyone. Don't get me wrong, right?
Might not be
But
for everybody though.
mate, yeah. And I get it. It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
And I would love you to be part of it. Yeah.
What an amazing way to start your 2025. And what an amazing way to end your 2024 by buying that ticket for yourself. It's Christmas time. Feed yourself first. Make sure that you are on a growth mindset when it comes to the beginning of 2025. We will see you January 11th, the Valley Studios. I can't wait.
Thanks, Shelley.
Thank you, Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve, Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve, Eve. I'm Shelley Butler,
I'm Eve Doucette.
and this has been Mindset Monday. Mwah. Love you. Get your workout in.